Hello everyone, in this video I will show you how to allow your users to update the launcher if the Yukky Launcher team make a new version. So it's not really clear, but let's say the Yukky Launcher team wants to add a little button in the launcher where the user can click and which will show the release note of the last version. So that is a feature that is not available now, but you are using this launcher, and so your users have it, and you want to use this new feature, so you want your users to be able to have it on their launcher, but you don't want them to re-download the launcher in your website, for example. So you will do some little tricks that I will show you here to let them update your launcher directly. So first thing, I'm with a JDO account, so I have the same thing as we had in the get started video, so if you didn't see it, you can watch it now. And the first thing we will do is that we are going to any web hosting service, or if you have a VPS or even a dedicated server, you can use one. For this video, I will use Infinity Free. I didn't use it before, so I don't know if it's a good solution, but there's enough space for the need of this video. So I've just created an account, and I've made another account in the account. It's kind of weird, but that's it. I have a website called awesomelauncher.apz.com, so it's a free domain name, but I don't really care because no one will see it. And I have this thing for now. So what I can do is go there, and here I have some FTP connection login, and if I open FileZilla, yes, if it wants, and I will just start a new connection. That's it. I'm connected and I have this architecture. And so what I would like is that when I go to something like that /public/update/something, and in there I want the new version of my launcher. And so to do that, I will go to htdocs, and so I already did it, but I've created a public folder and an update folder which contains nothing. And before adding anything here, what we need to do is to take this path and go back to Yukky Launcher, go to edit, and put it in the update path, and change this. I don't know if it's an HTTPS. Well, I'm not sure. No, it's not an HTTPS. So that's it. It will work with HTTPS too. It's not a problem. I can hit save, and now what I must do is rebuild my launcher. So let's go there and let's build it, and I will continue when the build will succeed. So I got some trouble with my build, but it should be good now. Perfect, I can download it. Okay. And so you can see that my build is now very smaller, um, because I had trouble with making this video, because I had to put more than 300 megabytes on a server, and all the free solutions did not allow me to do that. So I had to fix some little things to be able to have a smaller version. So what I will do is I will remove those two folders, and I will extract it. I didn't fix this weird folder architecture though. And we got this, so we got less folder, and we got smaller executable. So what we can do now is go back to FileZilla, and let's find well, no, let's go to our downloads and to temp, and what I will just do is upload well, I don't know what is happening now, why I can't see it here, but in fact you just have to put your files here, those 4 files. When we will be able to provide you some Mac build, you will have other files here that you must put on your folder too, and that's it. After that, you should have a perfectly working launcher that you can give to your users, and that will just update when you want, as soon as you just update this. So just one thing, we will send you an email as soon as well, every time we make a new version of the launcher, and you will be able to rebuild it and download it, and you just have to just change the files that here by the new one, and your users will just have to download the will just have to open their launcher, and the update will be downloaded for them. That's it, but just one thing, if you did changed the name here and here, or for the Mac version when it will be available, you will have to change some little thing in those two files, because they depend on the name, on those two names. So if my notepad, oh no, that wasn't, I didn't want that. Come on. Okay, so you got the version. You don't need to change anything here except those two paths with your names. So let's say you call this my awesome launcher. We will have to put my awesome launcher.exe and my awesome launcher.exe here too. And that's the same thing for Linux. You just need to change those two names, and that would be good. And then when you've changed whatever you want, you can just put it here, and that should work perfectly. So I think I have trouble with this with Infinity 3. because apparently you don't want me to send these files. I think they are too big, but you can do it on any web provider uh, which accepts file that large. I don't know. I think our web host should be able to do that, but I'm not sure. So that's it. But if you have your own server or your own VPS, it should work perfectly.